Good evening. The main Indian equity benchmarks ended with slender gains today at the end of another range-bound session as market participants continued to be cautious after pushing the BSE Sensex to 14-month high recently. Earlier, the main Indian indices had opened with a slightly positive gap, outperforming other Asian peers as the government continued to take important policy measures aimed at restoring business confidence in a slowing economy. Shares of select power-related companies gained after the cabinet on Monday unveiled steps to address the power sector's long-standing problems. However, the bulls were unable to capitalize on the early gains due to some concern about valuations in the wake of sharp gains logged in the past few sessions. Negative vibes from the US and Asian equity markets also dampened the mood on Dalal Street. European stock indices opened flat but soon turned negative as investors braced for key US economic data, besides Spain's announcement on budget and banking audit. The BSE Sensex was up by 21 points to close at 18,694 and the NSE Nifty was up by 4 points to close at 5,674. Kotak Bank, BHEL, Hindustan Unilever, Cipla, ITC, Ranbaxy, Grasim, HDFC and BPCL were among the top gainers in the Sensex and Nifty today. Jindal Steel, Kane, JP Associates, Sterlite, Axis Bank, Maruti, Sisa and Tata Steel were the top losers. The India VIX on the NSE nosedived by 9.1% to close at 17.11. Globally, Asian markets closed mostly lower in choppy trade due to nagging worries about the slowdown in leading global economies, even as the Eurozone leaders struggled to decisively deal with region's long-running debt crisis. The MSCI Asia Pacific Index of regional shares swayed between gains and losses today after falling 0.3% yesterday. Last week, the index lost 0.1%, halting a two-week advance. It had gained 5.4% this quarter through last week. The Asian benchmark is up by approximately 8% this year. US markets closed marginally lower on Monday due to lingering worries about the slowing global growth, even as the concern about Greece and Spain resurfaced. Standard & Poor's cut GDP growth forecast for most of the Asian economies, while Germany's IIFL business sentiment declined to a two-year low. Thank you. Wish you have a great evening ahead.